Hi guys, Beth here from Abby's Attics Creation. Thank you for tuning back in. On today's video, we're going to be going over how to clean the F2 and all the stuff that you can use, and I will show you how I clean mine. Okay, so it's cleaning day here, and I am going to clean my F2 right now. I am going to tip it down like so. I'm also just going to remove this plate just so I don't have any issues. And I don't know if you can see, but mine is extremely dirty. So as you can see, all of this here is dirty. The lens isn't bad, but I'm sure there's still small smudges and whatnot on there, so we're going to clean all that. To get started, I am actually going to be using a chargeable blower, and I'm just going to get all this loose debris off of here. And as you can see, this is already looking better down here. But now we're going to wipe that. I am going to use some shop paper towels. The reason why I use shop paper towels is they're lint free, so they will not leave behind any lint whatsoever. And I'm going to start with some LA Awesome. And I'm just going to spray it. And I'm just going to spray it onto my paper towel here. Just my preference. It's how I prefer to do it. And I am going to wipe everything down good. I'm not going to lie, I have kind of been neglecting because I've been extremely busy. So I haven't been doing great cleanings. I've been doing surface cleaning, stuff like that, making sure my lens stays clean and whatnot, but I haven't done a deep cleaning in a very long time. So I figured this would be a great opportunity to show you guys how to clean your F2. Now that that's done, right now I don't have power in it, so what I am going to do is I am going to clean this part of the cover. I am going to have to plug it back in so that I can get the lower half, but for now it is all unplugged. And we will clean that with isopropyl alcohol. I have wipes and a spray bottle. It all depends on exactly what I am doing. I prefer the wipes. Just easier for me. Because I know it's been a while, I am going to go in with another clean wipe and wipe it down again. Now that I do have this plugged back in, I can lower this, or raise this, sorry. And I'm going to raise the lens all the way up. Just like that. And now it exposes this whole unit here, which is the mirrors and the lens inside. I am going to wipe all this down as well, just because it is dusty and dirty, and why not? Now I have it laying back down, and I am going to clean the bottom half of the cover now. I'm going to slide it the rest of the way up again in case it fell. And I'm just going to take an alcohol wipe now that I already had cleaned this with the LA Awesome, which is just basically it's a heavy duty grease cleaner. And that removes a lot of the junk. But now I just want to go in and make sure that everything else is looking good. For my lens, I never ever use any alcohol whatsoever. What I do use is a non-alcohol lens cleaner. The brand that I do use is called Koala, and just a lens wipe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the lens, and I'm going to make sure to get the camera as well, just so there's no smoke residue or anything left on there. And I'm just going to clean it in a circular motion, working from the middle out. And the same thing with the camera. The reason why I use non-alcohol on my lenses is alcohol can actually eat away the protective barrier on it, so I try not to use it as much as I possibly can. I'm just going to place my lens cover back on just to protect it so no dust or anything gets on it. And I'm going to close this down again. I'm going to turn my machine over. And now we are going to clean the fan right here, which I know is going to be absolutely disgusting. So as you can see, that is still pretty disgusting in there, and especially the back side. So we are going to clean that. I'm going to place that in my tray there for now. The fan just slides out. The fan has this rubber protecting grommet. We're going to take that out and throw that in my tray. And we're just going to slide this fan out, which is actually really gross and disgusting, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And in here, you'll see these wires are connected. Right there, that white clip. You're going to remove that white clip. You just pull it out, and that's it. So as you can see, my fan is quite bad. Not as bad because I typically do use a pre-filter, so it does get some of it, but it is quite bad. So I'm going to place that in my little tray there as well. I'm going to take my cloth again with some LA Awesome and just wipe down the inside. xTool did a great job with this design for it. So it's all encased here, so you don't have to worry about it going inside the lens area up here or anything. So we're just going to clean that. Now we're done with this for now. And the reason why I have a tray is because I'm going to clean these next. Now, depending on how bad yours is, you can use some Dawn Power Wash and spray it and let it sit for a little bit and let it and then just wipe it off. You can use, again, some alcohol, or you can use LA Awesome and it'll clean it off perfectly. I'm going to go with just the LA Awesome today. So I am going to spray my stuff down. Front and back for the fan. Front and back for the cover. And you can actually already see it starting to work. So I'm just going to let that sit for a few minutes and we will continue on taking care of the F2. So do you guys remember the stuff that came with your F2? This is what it's used for. You're going to grease inside here. These two spots right here. And that is going to allow for this to be nice and smooth when it goes. I can see mine has a little tension now because it is dirty and it hasn't been greased for a while. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple dabs here on the rail. And same thing on the other side. And now I'm going to run my lid up and down. It looks like I need just a little bit more. And that is much, much better, as you can see. We are going to move back over here again, and I am going to start with just my shop cloths again, or my shop paper towels. And I am just going to wipe all of this down. Now I'm going to take my Q-tips and we're going to get the inside. For the rubber grommet, I'm just going to wipe it down. And I'm going to take my Q-tips and we're going to do the fan blades. You do want to be careful not to get this wet right here. You don't want to plug it in and have it wet. So we're basically going to put it in the same way that we took it out. We're going to plug the pin back in. So we're now going to slide this back in. And it can be a little finicky. So I slide the bottom in first. And then I push the top down. I'm going to put the rubber grommet back on. We're going to put the cover back on and we are going to replace our screws. As you can see now, she is set back up and she is ready to work again. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys learned how to clean your F2 and I am looking forward to seeing all your videos of your creations. Remember, if you haven't already joined our groups, I will link those down below. And we do share all of our settings over there on a wonderful app, so you will have access to those as well. I'll see you over there.